Okay, let's try some quicker studies. So I'm gonna uh, do drawings, maybe two drawings of a smaller head, which you're gonna show you how I would do if I in a quick sketch scenario, and still focusing on blocking the shadow mask. So I'm looking at this a 3/4 view of the head. And then in my structure lesson, I say if I start with an egg, the year will be behind this egg, behind this egg. So I can place it right here. And I also talk about the year since about 1/3. Well, not sorry, about in this middle of the head. So I can just kind of place right there. I can place right here. At least I'll have some distance below, some distance above. Okay, let's get that cheekbone, the cheek shadows right here. Again, it's like how that flows into the ear and kind of swing. You can see how that swing towards the chin. I'm always trying to find that in inner connections. Now that can actually probably go out, exit and go into her hair, and it comes down here. I might design at the end of that hair. I might still kind of swing back up, and to kind of brings your eyes back up to her portrait again. So here is the step back, which is the eyebrow line starts right here. You can see this the corner of the eyebrow. I got this nice wedge shape for the whole eye socket, and this portion is gonna come into the keystone, and it's gonna swing. The bridge of the nose is gonna keep pretty straight, and then it's gonna come down to a M-shaped shadow. So that's kind of a shortcut that I do when I do a quick sketch. Is that because the tip of nose can be expressed with a V like this. You can show the top plane, and then the wing of nose sits back down, so it kind falls down like this, and so it looks like an M. Now we can't see the other side of the wing of nose. Now, if we do, like I said, it's gonna look like looks pretty much like a letter M, and so this usually is the way I do it quickly, just kind of indicate the bottom of shadows. Keep your shadow shape clean and readable. Eyeline. This is my keystone shape, right? And then I remember that arch come down like this. My eyeball is going to sit right in here. The other side going to be right here. Follow this arch drawing through. The mouth protrudes out, come back in. The further side of the corner of the lips looks like lines out to almost about where her tear dot is. So it's about, maybe looks about right here. The further side is going to be more in the center of her lips. And you double check with my nose too. Maybe probably somewhere about right here. Step back and check. Okay. I can make the corner of the lips just hook up a little bit, so make her looks a little more cheerful, slightly happier. So I can bring that corner up a little bit. Lower lips is more like a U shape, like this. Got that shadow underneath. Again, I like to use that to push out to brings out my lower lip. Step back and check again. Eyeball, you can see the eyebrow wrap around the bridge of the eye socket. It kind of comes in and swing back like this. And this is gonna concave in, and they're gonna convex out, because the muzzle, this muzzle pushes out and convex in again. So you got all this wave kind of, going on, and that happens in any organic object. You're gonna have this lively wave, things pushing out to left, things other parts pushing out to the right. To keep that balance, keep the drawing balance too. I got nice kind of firm shadows here. I'm just going to bring this down. You can look at this in here. I got a nice angle about right here. About right here, and it comes down and tucks back around the ear. So when you draw ear, give it a couple planes too. Give it, so I usually like to chisel So you have a different distance, different sizes of these, the distance of these lines go around the ear, and make sure draw it off in the angle. Draw it through. And I'm going to push it here. In the structure lesson, I said the nose right here looks like you got that coffin shapes, you got the ball of the nose, and here all this is a side plane. The eyes, here is the tear dot. Since we're looking, this way into the eye, so we're gonna see the inner thickness of the tear dot, and so we need to make sure you get see the thickness right here. Okay, again, that flip paper idea. See that flip paper? Look at how much white you see, and that's where I'm deciding where I'm going to put the iris, right here. I draw the highlight. I will paint the whole iris. I got that strong shadow on her eyelashes. See how the lower eyelid thicker here and tucks back toward the tear dot. And I think I talk about this at the skull lesson. I say the 3/4 view, the eyelid turns really quickly around the eyeball. A little bit hard to see here, but like I said, when we get to the feature lesson, I'll probably draw it bigger so you can see better. I'm gonna raise up the back of the head a little bit. Feels a little flat. Okay, so that's like a quick. That's about 15 minutes. So that's a kind of quick sketch I would do. With this this hair drawings.